You're listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning into the Michael Baisden Show podcast. There's something about this show. There's something about talking about successful women that has the phone lines blowing up all day long, specifically dating successful women. Now, I got to tell you that when I was a younger man and I started seeing my classmates, the young ladies I was dating who were seniors, who started getting, they started doing advanced classes for college. They started working downtown, working in these office buildings. It can be intimidating for men sometimes, Dominique, to date women who are educated, who are successful, who are rolling with a different, level of men because of their occupation. It is a challenge for some of us men. It is.
It's tricky for the woman, too, because as a woman who's climbing the ladder and very ambitious, you don't want to be someone that's unapproachable, but at the same time, you don't want to bring yourself down. Mm-hmm. So it's very tricky. And it's not that we're snobs or that we, are not open-minded, but it's that balance of being equally yoked.
How has that been for you, George? Because you've been in the comedy world for so long, and that's always seen as celebrity. You started in Chicago on V103 at a pretty young age. So I don't know if you've had that experience of worrying about whether or not you were up to the task.
No. I would have to try to have relationships, and I was in corporate America. I would have relationships in the Xerox room a lot with the coworkers, and that way you kept it private, but you would still had a work relationship as well.
But you do understand the discrepancy when women are making six figures, and many of them are, whether it's $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, and you're making 40 or 50. I think there's a challenge. Hey, you all listen.
That's why you do it in the mail room.
Okay, George, we're not going to go there. You all listen. Don't listen to him. Listen to the podcast on the Michael Baisden Show. Thank you all for tuning in. What's up, family? This is Michael Baisden. Welcome to the Michael Baisden Channel, streaming live on the web and all Amazon Echo devices. Sponsored by VideoPitch.com. If you're a filmmaker, entrepreneur, comedian, or artist, become a contributor and earn extra cash by uploading your video. Go to VideoPitch.com now and share your story. Show off your talent and promote your business for free and earn extra money doing it. Now get ready for the Michael Baisden experience. One world, one mic, one love, one love. Loving all my single ladies. Call in right now. Nothing but love for those women who's done the damn thing, and got the education, got the house, got the business going on. The question is, what is our role as men when we're dealing with women who already have what they need without us? They don't need us.
Oh, they need us.
Really, George?
That's right, really.
Katrina's on the line. Katrina, how you doing? I'm sorry. Catherine, what's going on?
Not much. Driving home.
See?
I got a comment about single and successful, and they want a man on their level.
Talk to me.
Men and women are not on the same level. We are different creatures. So I was that single and successful woman. I still am, but I wanted that man on my level. But I had to realize me and a man will never be on the same level. I need a girlfriend on my level, and then as in a female friend, and then the man, he's there for totally different reasons. And we will never match. We are two different.
Is he below your level? Is he below you? Is every man below your level?
No. They're just different. They want different things. Like women like to talk. They want emotional connections.
Yes.
Men, they like comfort. They like to chill, relax. It's very different.
It is.
I think I understand exactly where she's coming from. You're saying so you stop trying to look for men on your level in terms of being that perfect partner for you. But we're talking about financial. We're talking about the economics of the relationship. What do you say about that?
Well, right now, my man that I'm seeing, he makes half what I make. That's not important to me anymore because once women reach a level financially, they feel comfortable. Men are always striving generally to make money, but once we reach a level, we're comfortable.
That's very true.
And we have to recognize that we've met that level, and that
men always want more.
But we still have to realize the man is a man, and we have to realize that money that we got that made us comfortable, that should be totally not even fit in an equation of a relationship.
Interesting.
Wow.
So the question is this, Katrina, or Catherine, I'm sorry, I'm just jacking your name up as much as I can. So is it the man's issue or is it your issue about the finances?
It's a female. She needs to change her mindset because I've read a lot of books, and that's kind of got me where I am now, and I'm perfectly happy with the guy I'm seeing, and the fact that sometimes I pay and sometimes we split it.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of books and thinking it through and trying to understand, like, why can't I meet?
I get it. I love the way she broke that down, man. She said women need to change their attitude about worrying about how much money a man makes.
I think women are.
I think that we need to value what that person brings to the relationship other than, the income.
I think women are forced to because the men don't have the income.
That's deep, George.
Oh, wow.
So you either adapt to that and learn how to do that, or you keep searching for that perfect man that makes the same amount of money and think he wants you.
Wow. So you're saying we got to settle?
I'm saying oftentimes women do.
And
I'm not saying you have to.
Yep.
I'm saying you have to. I'm saying that the pickings are slim for ladies.
You think about this, man. This is the reality of where we're at right now. I think that younger women are more able to. I don't know if women in their 40s and 50s are prepared to say, I'm okay with the guy making a lot less money. Maybe
and me spending all my money on him. Yeah, that's a big order for
She just got the kids
lady.
out. The kids just got gone.
Right.
And so now she's got an opportunity to spend the money on herself.
On her.
Yep.
And here you come needing some.
I got my girl Crystal online from Maryland. We know they're getting paid in Maryland. What's going on, Crystal?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, beautiful. Talk to me.
Okay, so when I say I'm looking for somebody that's on my level, I don't mean financially. But
what do you mean?
have found that when I lower that bar and say, hey, look, you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, they look at me as the bank account. They say, oh, well, you make good money, so, you could treat me to this, or you can afford it. So now when I say it, I do mean financially, because I don't want to be looked at as the provider all the time.
Crystal,
I make what I make.
George, I'm trying to get in here, man.
You go ahead, because I got to say something to it.
Are you trying to say to my national audience right now, everybody who's listening to the show, that when a man sees a woman doing well in your experience, that he's asking her to take care of him and flip the bill almost all the time?
In my experience.
In your experience. Go ahead, G.
The two experiences I've had, yes.
I was just going to say that, and I know guys going to get a little upset with me, but I don't think real men will accept that, even if you make more money. I think a real man's going to hustle, he's going to grind, and he's not going to make you feel like you're providing for him. Even if you make more money, he's going to make you feel like, hey, I'm the man, I'm doing what I got to do. I'll go grind, I'll go sell newspapers when you ain't looking if I have to before I let you believe that you got to take care of me.
That's right.
So I think you made a good point when you said real men.
Okay.
So that's what.
Yeah.
That's
Stop right there on that note. Thank you, Crystal.
You're right.
Thank you for making that point, Crystal. Thank you for putting it out there. Appreciate your call. I asked a question off the air. I said, is this a woman's issue or is it the man's issue for not being able to adapt to the fact that women are more independent, more successful, more educated, traveling more, reading more? Is
you
that
feel
her
it's a
issue?
man's?
I think it's a challenge for us as men. Yes, I do.
It is a challenge. And you know what sucks as women? I'm tired of people saying we're too picky. And what it is you guys need to step your game up, because what it is we want the basics. And y'all ain't even meeting the basics.
What are the basics?
Okay, so we want somebody who is independent, can take care of himself, don't
got his
need
own
to blow
place,
my
got
pocket,
his own
right?
car.
Of course,
we need
of course.
somebody who is willing to listen to us, communicate, kind,
hold on.
respectful.
That's asking. Listen. You know what I said about all those words. But anyway, wrap it up and let me have George get in.
We want you to be honest and not lie and cheat. Let's add that on there.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
G-Dub.
well, that should be the first thing you say is the honesty, and all people can't handle the truth, let alone tell it. But I will say this. You say that men are this and that and picky, but when Michael says he wants a woman to be on time, when he says he wants a woman not to use her phone, when he says that those standards that he wants and set to aside, then he's picking, he's this, and he's too hard on them. What's the difference? If your standards that way, the standards are that way. The difference is he's got more choices than most women.
And here's the most important question I'll ask you, Tanisha, and challenge you and have the callers call in. Should how much money a man makes have any significance or any effect on her respect level for him?
It always will.
No.
But listen to what George just said. It will. It does.
It always will.
It does, and it always will.
I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, call in
No,
right now.
I don't
I'm going to
agree.
ask you all about this conversation. Yes, women respect men differently who have money. They treat them differently than men who don't have money, for the most part. I got Raymond on the line from Texas. Raymond, answer that question first, and then give me your comment. What's up, man?
Okay, I think the reason why women treat guys with money a little bit different because we force women to be like they are nowadays. We don't step up to the plate like we used to back in the day. You know, we force this on. Education is more available, true enough. But if a woman had a man who gonna get down and do what he's supposed to do, her needs is one thing. She need to be recognized. She need to be seen. But what she wants is to say, I'm missing so-and-so. I ain't got to do all this.
Ooh.
He's breaking it down. He's on your side. He's on your side a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Address that.
Because the women still want to be able to do their thing, and I don't want to just be your wife. I still want to keep my identity and have my own income.
Fist bump.
But here's the deal. It's not about men with low income. It's men who aren't motivated and determined. That's the issue.
Raymond.
You can't be sitting on my couch and not trying to get a job.
For some women, you can, and that's why so many men are sitting on women's couches, because y'all didn't let them.
That's true.
Chris on the line from Florida, man. What's up? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
All good in the hood. Talk to me.
Well, I mean, I feel like as long as that man is trying and they're doing what they need to be doing to try to provide, put forth some kind of effort, I feel like it shouldn't be no big thing. I've been in that situation where my wife was holding me down, and I was sitting there trying to find work or just doing whatever I needed to do. I feel like if the relationship is good, if they're trying, there shouldn't be that big issue.
Yeah, you're going to do dishes.
I mean, it is what it is.
No. This is what I'm saying. Are you going to do the dishes? Are you going to cook the food? Are you going to go grocery shopping? Are you going to take the kids to soccer? Because she's working overtime. She's a professional. She's running her own business. She's busy.
And you can't find work yet.
But
and
see, of course I'm going to do that. How can I get upset if I'm working and you're doing it, and I'm not going to do it if I'm not working and you're working?
Makes sense.
And that's the point. And that's what we're wondering, whether or not men can adapt to that, because the traditional roles, hey, man, the lines are now blurred, man. They're even non-existent. They're not even blurred. They don't even exist anymore. You got to do whatever it takes to get ahead. Women out here making that money. I want a woman that's earning some money if I'm a guy that needs it. I want her to go out there and grind and come home and bring home that money to make our lives easier.
Especially if you're a man that can't make it yourself.
Pam, what's going on? How you doing?
Oh, I'm not shy. Can you hear me?
Everything is everything. Talk to me, girl. What did you say? You said men can't handle the woman who's successful doing her own thing. What do you say?
I agree. Men can't handle it. Put it that way. Women are willing to date that man, but that man, they just don't know what to do with it. He was telling me, you can't drive up in your BMW. You might want to take the Honda if you're going on a date. And certainly don't let them know that you
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that that professional women are telling you they can't drive their nice car to the date because men are intimidated?
This is a man telling me this.
Oh, the dude is telling me.
This is a man telling me this. And I actually experienced it about 6 months ago. I was dating an ex. At the time that we dated before, he had all his stuff together, and I was working on mine. Fast forward a couple decades, I have my stuff together, and it's just like he just doesn't even know what to say, what to do, how to handle me at all.
I was thinking, I was having breakfast on South Beach. I don't know if you all been to the Betsy Hotel. A lot of folks hang out there. Okay, Juan, you haven't been there yet. Miles, you haven't been there. And a group of sisters drove up, and they all were driving Beamers, Mercedes, Mercedes trucks, the whole nine. Like 5 of them. I mean, I was impressed, right?
Yeah.
And I wondered to myself, how would the average man respond to seeing that group of women roll up like that?
How many of them rolled up with a man with them?
Okay. Pam, it could have been the girls' night out.
It could have been.
It didn't mean they were single.
It could have been every night out.
Okay, ladies. This is true. Coming back with more of your calls, George Wilborn, Star Stuff. You're listening to the Michael Baisden Show, family, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. If you have a story, a talent, or a business to promote, and I'll share with my 5 million monthly users. And here's the best part. You get paid to do it. Log on to VideoPitch.com now and become a contributor. That's VideoPitch.com. Now back to the Michael Baisden Show. We are getting it in, ladies and gentlemen. George Wilborn and I were just reflecting back on the story. Yes, Miles, it's a true story. The ladies were at a group of professional women at the Betsy Hotel. They all drove up, about 4 or 5 of them, nice cars. They all looked great. And George asked the question, were they all single? Now, why do you ask that, George?
No, it just seems to a lot of times when you see women, and the topic that we're talking about is women who have advanced, financially and status, and a lot of times they're not going to settle for that guy that don't have their stuff together. And they'll roll out with 4 or 5 girlfriends that are single like them, that's doing good like them, and kick it.
Wow. Hey, Craig, how you doing, man? Thanks for calling.
Hey, I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
All good. Talk to us, man. What's up?
Hey, so I'm listening to this, and I have a couple of issues. And one of the issues is if a man is in a relationship with a woman and he feels demasculated because she makes more money, then he's put himself in that position to be looked down upon. Most women, I would say, at some point really don't care about the money issue because that's not why they got into the relationship in the first place. They got into the relationship because they wanted a man who acts like a man. And I've been married to my wife for now 29 years, and she has always made more money than me, but it's never been an issue with who brings home the most bacon.
How much more money, Greg? I just want to ask if you don't mind answering that question. How much more?
He probably makes about $40,000 more than I do.
Okay, that's more. That's a lot more.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
That's significant.
I don't know. And look, there's a lot of. I'm sorry, Greg, but there's a lot of bent up faces in the studio when you said women don't care about the money. I just don't.
You guys
believe
bent
that.
your faces up. I didn't.
I didn't.
I believe that.
I didn't.
Miles and I think we both agree women do care.
I don't think
a lot.
As a woman,
a lot.
As a woman,
you're married.
I'm feeling but even when I wasn't, we're more flexible.
You were 20.
With that. You know what I want? I don't want a man to match my income. I want him to match my effort.
Anthony, what's going on? How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing, Michael? Man, how you doing? I'm glad you're back, my man.
Thank you, partner. I can see you ready to get in on this. Go ahead, Tony.
Basically, I ended up marrying a millionaire, and of course, I've been through a lot of struggles in my life. I own a carpet business and a DJ company, and she owned a home staging company. Mm-hmm. And there's many ways you can help out because when I met her, she was only making like $60,000 with her business, and I just suggested, she start getting her own furniture. Once she did, she tripled her income in less than 4 months.
Wow.
And we ended up moving from 4 storage units, 10 by 12, to a 2,600 square foot warehouse. It looks like an IKEA inside.
Wow.
And I support her business. I save her about $30,000, $40,000 a month, but it's, and as far as her, moving on with another man of that level, if it's real love, you don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
How about that? I would agree with you on that. I'm a man. I'm a real man. I'm a son of a man.
And a real man
go ahead.
isn't insecure and can handle a woman.
Can you let George sing his song? Go and sing his song.
It's a man world.
Go ahead, man.
Got a sore throat there.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, my throat a little sore. It's a man.
But the song goes, it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman or a girl.
Right.
Just want to make sure we got that clear, ladies and
y'all
gentlemen.
wouldn't be here without a woman or girl. You need
I don't know. Manny, what's going on, Manny? How you doing? We're talking about single and successful women, whether or not men can adapt to that, whether we can handle it, whether or not we're willing to adapt and play a different role. What do you say?
Well, basically, like I said before, me personally, I have a woman that's a head nurse, and I'm making lesser money than she is, and it doesn't make me feel less of a man because I play my part with what I do have, I give.
Right.
If things need to be fixed in the house, I does that work, I fix it, I save my baby money.
I heard that.
So it's like I don't have, she have. When she don't have, I have.
I'm starting to change my attitude. Hold on for me. I'm starting to change my attitude.
Oh, really?
I really think that
don't
women.
say.
I'm going to say this on national radio. Thank you, Manny. I think that I was wrong. I think that Miles, that you might be wrong.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, generally speaking, Miles, I think that most women are willing to respect, support, and maintain a relationship with a man who makes less money than they do.
If he's doing the necessary things.
I'm listening to the guys, man. They're telling me.
If you're a good
man. Good man. These are good men that's calling
though, man.
Well, let me talk to my girl, I don't know, Kim. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Thanks for calling.
What up, lady?
Mike, what's going on?
Ooh.
Well, Kim, is your name Kim?
No, this is Stacy. Y'all don't hung up on me twice. What's wrong?
Oh, Stacy. Stacy. It's a man with a girl name. What's up, Stacy?
What's up, Stacy?
We was close.
Wait a minute. You ain't never seen no smooth brother like this with no girl name.
Hey, Stacy.
Okay, Stacy.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, you got a muffled
right,
phone,
Stacey.
though. You sound like this. No, Stacy, I got to take another call, man. Thank you very much. Make sure your phone lines are clear. Mike Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
Hey, Mike Bajan, this is Dee, but I have a question for you guys. This is a female calling in on they make 6 figures. Now, my thing is, I know you guys are saying, what about a man that's not working, staying at home, staying a man? But the thing is, okay, you can have a man working. Is he willing to share what he has? Or do you take a man that have less money and willing to give it all? You know what I mean? So little makes more sometimes.
So you make you earn 6 figures, correct?
Oh, she got a good point.
So
I just got that.
Go ahead, George, if you heard what she said. Go ahead.
I think I got what you said. So she get a man with 6 figures or more. Guess what? He's not willing to share as much as the guy who doesn't have that. The one who doesn't have as much is willing to give all he has.
Wow.
When you got these men who have made money like you're not quick to spend it on somebody else.
Well, that's not me. I'm a very generous person.
saying like you.
How generous are you?
Okay. Don't open everything up.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
My name is Dee.
D, I need you to hold on because I want to dig a little deeper into this. Stand by for me, George. Great catch, man. Coming back with more of your conversation with D. I want to go a little deeper about that point because a lot of women have told me that sometimes dating guys with money, you get less than the guys who are working at 9 to 5. Coming back with more of your calls on the Michael Basin Show. D, don't go anywhere. Thanks for listening to the Michael Basin Channel, streaming live on the web and all Echo Amazon devices. Sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Tell all your friends who are filmmakers, entrepreneurs, comedians, or artists to log on to VideoPitch.com today and start getting paid for uploading their best videos. Go to VideoPitch.com now and share your story, show off your talent, and promote your business and get paid doing it. And also, family, don't forget to join me on Facebook at Michael Baisden Live and Michael Baisden Show, and hit me up on Instagram and Twitter at Baisden Live. That's BAISDEN Live. And yes, that's actually me posted on the page, family, not my representative. See you next time on the Michael Baisden Show for more hot topics and great music. Right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. D or B? What's your name, ma'am? She's still holding on from the last break.
It's D. D is in Dolores.
Oh, it is D. D is in Dolores.
Hey, ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am. He don't just mess up names. He'll even mess up a letter. We're sorry, D. We're sorry.
So, D, you said something earlier that George picked up on. I missed it, and that's why you need more than one ear in the studio sometimes. You're saying that even the men who are doing well, do you prefer to date the men who are not making six figures? What are you saying?
It's not so much that a preference was a preference, but I tell you, I had been in a relationship before where I was on the other end where the man made the six figures. So my thing is, and actually my fiance just called in. Mm-hmm. Now the reason why I say so because I do make six figures, but what I find is that if you have a man that made six figures and he's not willing to give you any of that money.
Wow, really?
Stingy.
Let me hold on for a second. I got to grab Rachel. Stingy. Rachel, how you doing? Thanks for calling. Wow.
I'm hanging in there. How about yourself?
Good. So what do you say about this topic of women being successful, men being able to adapt and respect and appreciate and not being insecure about them earning more money?
My husband lost his job for a year. I loved on him even harder throughout that year because he needed that to get back to where he was. Mm-hmm. So it's not about cutting them down. It's building them back up and keeping them there.
So you're saying it's not about the money. What do you want to say to the men, or should I say the men and the women who think it is about the money?
You're in it for the wrong reasons. Money is great, but it's good to have. But if you don't have the love and respect for each other to begin with, nothing else is going to matter.
Stop right there. Mm-hmm. Full stop, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Rachel, for calling in. I'm learning a lot. And I'm having my mind changed, and I know Miles, we got a young old head in the studio. Miles Lowe's in his 20s, one of our production assistants, and we love him to listen in on the conversation because he believes that it's all about money. And to be honest with you, in the minds of a lot of men, it's all about money. For us, we believe women, that's all they want.
Well, also go this, though, man. I'm from a whole different generation of you guys as well. So where you got a generation where people idolize the Cardi B's and the Love and Hip Hop relationship and the Rolls Royces and the rappers and the ball players. You
gave me an idea. Like we got to talk to our 20-something-year-old family out there. I wonder if their attitudes toward dating is different than ours. Obviously different. It is. It is. Angie, what's going on? I want you to get on this conversation before we go. What do you say?
Hey, you guys are wonderful. I just want to say, actually, money isn't the problem. It's the problem when he still wants to act a fool, knowing that I'm making sure that we have what we need. So a woman needs balance. Me personally, I want to stay in my feminine energy, which means I need my man to be okay with fixing things around the house. I hate going to get my car serviced, things of that nature. So, if I'm in a position to provide for us and provide a comfortable way of life for us, then I need him to balance it out by, one, being a nice guy as far as sticking to values and morals. And, the masculine things, like fixing things. You can't be a slob and start in trouble with me all the time, but you're expecting me to pay all the bills and take care of you.
I'm going to hire us a handyman.
Go ahead, Tanisha.
It sounds like that's what men want, too. Think about it. When the man is the breadwinner, he wants the woman to be able to, cook and clean and make sure she's, at least to match his effort in the sense of do for me because I'm doing for us.
I love what she said about she wanted to stay into her feminine energy. Even though she's making money, she still wants to play her role as a woman and have that power as a feminine energy. That is really deep, Angie.
Some women do not.
I agree,
Some
George. They
women,
take on very masculine roles.
Once that paycheck goes up, somehow or another, sometimes that masculinity level goes up as well.
True that. Hey, thank you for clarifying that for us, Angie. I appreciate you calling.
Thank you, guys. You're amazing.
Thank you too. Stand within her feminine energy. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen to her voice. I mean, she sounds like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. She's got
Thanks, family, for listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Go to VideoPitch.com now and be a part of our growing community of writers, video producers, and filmmakers, and get paid to share your business, opinion, and talent with the world. That's VideoPitch.com. Write it down, family. Write it down. VideoPitch.com.